By the age of 70, most people unfortunately experience a loss of about 40% of their muscle mass, often without even realizing it. This slow deterioration, known as sarcopenia, is quietly taking place within your body, gradually chipping away at your independence with each passing day. A study from Johns Hopkins University reveals a troubling pattern. Seniors who lose significant muscle mass are at a staggering 300% higher risk of developing mobility issues that may ultimately confine them to wheelchairs or nursing homes. The distressing truth is that this muscle loss speeds up considerably after 65, and the common misconception that is just a normal part of aging has obscured a widespread, yet preventable, problem. Many healthcare professionals tend to overlook an essential vitamin deficiency that might be fueling this decline. Alarmingly, 78% of seniors suffer from a deficiency in this neglected nutrient, which could be vital in maintaining your independence and avoiding reliance on others for basic needs. On a slightly lighter note, there is some hope. Recent research by the National Institute on Aging has identified 6 specific vitamins and nutrients-containing compounds capable of reversing muscle wasting even in those in their 70s and 80s. What's perhaps most surprising is that the leading supplement on this list includes a compound largely unrecognized by many doctors when they discuss treatment options with their older patients. It's a small ray of hope amid a troubling trend, but it underscores the urgency of paying attention to these overlooked details to preserve dignity and freedom. Recent clinical research suggests that there is a possibility of reversing muscle loss in up to 87% of participants within just 14 days. Unfortunately, many people's regular diets do not seem to supply enough of this vital nutrient. This finding is especially disheartening, as 92% of those involved in the studies experienced meaningful improvements in everyday activities, such as climbing stairs alone or carrying grocery bags, despite having previously failed to make progress through physical therapy. Before we proceed, please share in the comments where you're watching from. Remember to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights like this. Now, let's get started without delay and explore the topic further. 6th on the list is coenzyme CoQ10, also known as CoQ10. While not a traditional vitamin, CoQ10 is an essential compound for maintaining muscle health in older adults, as it operates at the cellular level where muscle energy is produced. This makes it extremely important. CoQ10 is mainly located in the mitochondria of muscle cells, the tiny power generators responsible for producing over 95% of the body's energy. As we age, CoQ10 levels can drop dramatically by as much as 65%, which directly impacts muscle strength and the ability to recover. This energy loss often underpins the feelings of weakness and fatigue that many seniors associate with aging, casting a somber shadow over the natural decline of our bodies. It is especially concerning that many commonly prescribed medications, notably statins used to control cholesterol, significantly diminish CoQ10 levels in the body. This creates an added problem, as the natural decrease in CoQ10 associated with aging is worsened by the impact of these drugs. Research indicates that over 60% of older adults taking statins report experiencing muscle pain, weakness, or fatigue, which is linked to lowered CoQ10 levels. The recommended daily intake generally ranges from 100 to 200 ng for most seniors, but those on statin therapy often require higher doses between 200 and 300 ng. For optimal benefit, dietary sources such as organ meats, fatty fish, and whole grains can provide CoQ10, but the amounts in these foods are inadequate to meet the body's requirements. This highlights the importance of supplementation. For CoQ10 supplements, we strongly recommend Doctor's Best High Absorption CoQ10 with BioPerine, as black pepper extract significantly boosts bioavailability by up to 30%. This supplement uses the active ubiquinol form of CoQ10, ensuring immediate availability for muscle cells. Another excellent option is Canica Ultra CoQ10, a patented water-soluble formulation that has been shown in clinical studies to increase absorption by up to 300% compared to traditional CoQ10 supplements. This is a critical matter because CoQ10 is inherently fat-soluble, rendering it difficult for older individuals to absorb, especially those plagued by digestive issues. Coming in 5th is vitamin D, a nutrient that extends its influence far beyond mere support of bone health. As you age, preserving muscle strength and function becomes increasingly vital. Vitamin D receptors are scattered throughout muscle tissues, and a deficiency that prevents these receptors from being activated can lead to a slow, insidious decline, muscle weakening, and atrophy creeping in like an unseen enemy. Numerous clinical studies reveal that seniors maintaining optimal vitamin D levels demonstrate significantly better muscle function, strength, and balance compared to those with deficiencies. One revealing study found that older adults taking vitamin D supplements experienced a 20% reduction in falls, stark evidence of improved muscle performance. Yet, the danger remains, as over 40% of seniors are deficient in this vital nutrient, an even greater threat among those confined to their homes or living in certain bleak climates. If you find yourself struggling with unexplained muscle weakness or fatigue, a simple blood test can uncover whether low levels of vitamin D are to blame. Moreover, vitamin D is crucial in managing calcium absorption, an essential process for muscle contraction. The deficiency hampers the muscle's ability to effectively utilize calcium, leading to weakness and a disturbing loss of coordination. For adults over 65, the recommended daily intake ranges from 800 to 1,000 international units. But neglecting this vital nutrient may leave you vulnerable to the slow, creeping deterioration of your muscular strength, as if an unseen force is sapping your vitality. There is a growing consensus among health professionals that higher doses of vitamin D, ranging from 1,000 to 2,000 international units, may be advantageous for older adults, especially those with limited sun exposure. Food sources rich in vitamin D include fatty fish like salmon and mackerel, egg yolks, and fortified products such as milk and cereal. Nevertheless, many seniors still find supplementation beneficial. For optimal results, it is recommended to choose nature-made vitamin D3 soft gels containing 2,000 international units. Their formulation includes D3, also known as cholecalciferol, which research shows is approximately 87% more effective than D2 at raising blood vitamin D levels. These soft gels also carry USB verification, confirming their quality, purity, and potency through independent testing. Nordic Naturals vitamin D3 is also an excellent choice, especially for those who prefer a liquid supplement. Their drops provide 1,000 international units per drop, allowing for precise dosing, and use olive oil as the carrier, which enhances absorption compared to cheaper options that use lower quality carrier oils. Moving on, vitamin B12 is highly important. As people age, their ability to absorb vitamin B12 decreases, which can contribute to muscle deterioration. This essential vitamin supports healthy muscle function through various critical roles. Furthermore, vitamin B12 is vital for maintaining proper nerve function, and a deficiency can impair communication between the nerves and brain, affecting overall neurological health. The reduced capacity to absorb vitamin B12 with age underscores its importance for maintaining muscle and nerve health in older adults. This vital nutrient is essential for maintaining the strength and function of your muscles, but lurking beneath its importance is a darker threat. Vitamin B12 is critical for ensuring the nerves operate without fail, guarding the fragile communication lines between your brain and muscles. When this vitamin is scarce, it can slowly erode these connections, leading to weakness, loss of coordination, and even muscle wasting, symptoms that many elderly individuals dismiss as just the toll of aging. Yet, the true danger is that these signs creep in unnoticed, their warning signs masked by years of gradual decline. The sinister aspect lies in how B12 deficiency develops subtly over time, often mistaken for other age-related maladies. While the damage quietly spreads, regular blood tests become a vital shield, especially for those taking medications like metformin or proton pump inhibitors, substances that can quietly sabotage B12 absorption. This vitamin's role extends into manufacturing red blood cells, responsible for delivering oxygen to your muscles. When oxygen levels falter, energy production falters with it, leaving you fatigued and weakened. Even more menacing is B12's role in protecting the myelin sheath, the nerve's armor against the chaos within. Its deterioration from deficiency results in distorted signals racing from brain to muscle, causing tremors, unsteady gaits, and a perilous decline in movement precision. The recommended daily intake for older adults is 240 micrograms, but the threat deepens with absorption issues, often necessitating higher doses. Natural sources, meat, fish, eggs, and dairy, offer vital sustenance, yet even these can become tainted with the shadows of deficiency. The darkness of neglect waits silently, ready to claim what is lost to the unseen decay within. It is deeply saddening to note that up to 30% of adults over 50 suffer from atrophic gastritis, a condition that severely hampers the body's ability to absorb B12 from food, often leading to deficiencies that can profoundly impact overall health. This bleak reality underscores the importance of considering supplements or B12 injections to help mitigate these effects. For those contemplating a B12 supplement, Jarrow Formula's Methyl B12 is highly recommended. It uses methylcobalamin, a form that research shows remains in tissues longer than the cyanocobalamin typical of other supplements. Their sublingual lozenges dissolve beneath the tongue, bypassing the compromised digestive system, which many seniors struggle with. Another commendable option is Garden of Life Vitamin Code Raw B12, a food-based formula infused with probiotics and enzymes that considerably enhance absorption, a vital benefit for those with digestive difficulties. The spray delivery system is designed with simplicity in mind, especially helpful for individuals who find swallowing difficult. Additionally, vitamin C plays a role that goes far beyond boosting immunity. It is essential for maintaining muscle health as you age. This vital vitamin supports the synthesis of collagen, a protein that forms the structural support of connective tissues surrounding and supporting muscles. The loss of such health factors is a reminder of the fragile balance many must contend with as they grow older. A deficiency in vitamin C weakens the supportive structures of muscles, leading to instability and increasing the risk of tears and injuries. Studies show that older individuals with higher vitamin C levels tend to have significantly better grip strength and overall muscle functionality compared to those with lower levels. Besides its many health benefits, vitamin C acts as a powerful antioxidant, protecting muscle tissues from oxidative damage. As people age, there is a notable buildup of free radical damage within muscles, which significantly contributes to weakness and muscle wasting. Vitamin C helps neutralize harmful molecules, thereby maintaining the health and function of muscle cells. Additionally, vitamin C is vital for energy production in muscles, as it supports the synthesis of carnitine, a compound that aids in converting fats into usable energy for muscle activity. Insufficient vitamin C can greatly impair energy generation, leading to muscle fatigue and weakness. The recommended daily intake for older adults ranges from 75 to 90 mg. However, many experts suggest consuming 200 to 400 mg daily to support optimal muscle health. Key nutritional sources include citrus fruits, berries, peppers, tomatoes, broccoli, and potatoes. Sadly, vitamin C cannot be stored in the body for long periods, which means we must rely on daily intake to maintain its protective benefits for our muscles. I sincerely recommend vitamin C supplements that combine flavonoids, as supported by international research. These formulas, like those pairing ascorbic acid with citrus flavonoids, have been shown to increase absorption by approximately 35% and prolong the activity of vitamin C within muscle tissues. Among these, LivOn Labs' lipospheric vitamin C stands out as a particularly effective choice. Their liposomal delivery method encapsulates the vitamin in phospholipids, significantly enhancing bioavailability by up to 98% compared to traditional oral supplements, ensuring vital nutrients reach your muscles where they're desperately needed. Magnesium, although merely a mineral, is vital for muscle health, and neglecting it can be devastating. It is especially concerning among the elderly, as magnesium deficiency is common and contributes significantly to muscle decline through multiple mechanisms. Magnesium is essential for proper muscle contraction and relaxation, acting as a natural calcium blocker that helps muscles relax after contracting. When magnesium levels are low, muscles can remain in a semi-contracted state, leading to cramps, spasms, and persistent tension. This ongoing strain hastens muscle fatigue and deterioration, adding a heavy, sorrowful weight to the ongoing struggles of maintaining healthy muscle function. Magnesium is a vital component in the eerie machinery of life, essential for the production of ATP, the elusive energy currency that fuels every cellular shadow of our existence. In the darkness of muscle tissues, where strength should reside, a deficiency of magnesium can cast a sinister pall, leading to inexplicable weakness and a haunting decline in endurance that gnaws at the very fabric of daily life. This mineral also holds dominion over the creation of proteins within muscle cells. Even the faintest scarcity can disrupt these vital structures, hastening the sinister march of muscular deterioration as age advances. The recommended daily intake for older adults is 320 mg for women and 420 mg for men, yet more than 60% of them fail to glean sufficient magnesium from food alone, leaving their bodies vulnerable to unseen, creeping decay. The threat is magnified by certain medications, diuretics, proton pump inhibitors, and specific antibiotics that further drain the mineral's lifeblood, deepening the darkness of deficiency. Silent and often mistaken for the natural toll of aging are symptoms like fatigue, weakness, and cramps. Symptoms that are all too easily dismissed, allowing the shadow of neglect to envelop many seniors in silent suffering. For those seeking supplementation, consulting healthcare professionals is vital to uncover high-absorption options such as magnesium glycinate, which boasts up to 4 times greater bioavailability compared to lesser forms, offering a glimmer of hope amid the encroaching gloom. Neglecting this essential mineral can lead one down a path overshadowed by decline, where the spectral grip of aging tightens unseen, and the true vitality of life is lost in the darkness. When considering magnesium supplementation, it is crucial to seek guidance from healthcare professionals to identify the most effective high-absorption magnesium options that can subtly, yet powerfully, influence your health. Magnesium glycinate is often chosen, as evidence suggests it boasts up to 4 times greater bioavailability compared to the cheaper oxide forms, lurking in lesser supplements. This formulation is gentler on your digestive system, stealthily preventing the laxative effects that often drive seniors to abandon their supplements in frustration. Equally vital is creatine, an often underappreciated ally in the silent war against muscle deterioration. It is not reserved for young, booming bodybuilders. It is a vital weapon for seniors fighting to maintain their strength and independence in the shadows of time. This naturally occurring compound works through mechanisms that remain elusive to many, making it a formidable secret weapon. Creatine elevates phosphocreatine levels in your muscles, fueling the production of ATP, the essential energy currency that keeps your muscles functioning during rapid, intense movements like climbing stairs, rising from a chair, or adjusting your stance to prevent a fall. As age advances, these movements become increasingly daunting, threatening your autonomy. The true power of creatine lies in its ability to stimulate satellite cells, the architects of muscle repair and growth. After the age of 60, satellite cell activity diminishes sharply, with declines reaching up to half of their former vigor, sabotaging the body's ability to sustain and rebuild muscle tissue. In this relentless march of time, creatine serves as a quiet sentinel, fighting to preserve your strength from the shadows of aging. Research reveals that creatine supplementation holds a sinister promise. It can boost satellite cell activation by up to 35%, potentially awakening dormant muscles to fight back against the relentless ravages of aging. In shadowed clinical trials with seniors, a sinister synergy of creatine and gentle resistance workouts has been shown to increase muscle strength by 14% and add 200 pounds of lean mass in just 12 weeks. Disturbingly faster than the slow, deadly march of time when relying on exercise alone. This dark magic simplifies daily struggles, helping preserve a fragile link to independence that death might seek to sever. For the aged, a daily dose of 3 to 5 grams is advised. No need for the draining phase younger athletes endure, because such potency is woven naturally into red meats and fish. Yet, to reach truly therapeutic levels, one would have to consume about 25 pounds of beef daily, an impractical and monstrous feat, making supplementation an ominous necessity. Optimum Nutrition's micronized creatine monohydrate emerges as an ideal vessel. Their pharmaceutical-grade creatine, with a surface area increased 20-fold, promises enhanced dissolution and absorption, crucial for those whose digestion falters with age. Its safety is a reassuring bastion. Over 200 peer-reviewed studies have confirmed it as safe, even when used extensively by the elderly. Recent whispers suggest creatine may also sharpen mental faculties and bolster brain health, an eerie duality that promises to keep the mind sharp, even as the body withers, cloaked in shadows and decay. Ultimately, incorporating all 6 of these essential nutrients into your diet creates a delicate synergy that often feels fragile, and often, the benefits of individual vitamins fall short of the combined strength they offer together. Think of them as your fragile team tasked with preserving muscle, where each member's absence can compromise your strength and mobility. While supplements might seem like a quick fix for nutritional gaps, they can never truly replace the nourishment found in whole foods, which are becoming increasingly elusive in our modern, often depleted diets. A diet rich in colorful vegetables, ripe fruits, lean proteins, nuts, seeds, and whole grains provides more than just vital vitamins. It offers a complex array of beneficial compounds that work together to support muscle health. Ideal is often out of reach for many, leaving their future selves vulnerable. Maintaining muscle isn't simply about appearance. It's about holding on to independence, something that becomes increasingly tenuous with age, as the risk of falls grows and the vitality of our metabolism dwindles. Your efforts to secure this foundation are an act of hope in a world where your future mobility and autonomy are not guaranteed, and often they feel like fragile dreams. If you're worried about deficiencies, consulting your doctor for testing and tailored supplementation might be necessary, but even then, it's a reminder of how difficult it is to truly safeguard these vital nutrients. Through careful nutritional choices, there remains a glimmer of hope to slow the natural decline of muscle mass as years pass. Yet, the journey is fraught with challenges that make these goals feel bittersweet. We invite you to share your thoughts below on which senior health topics weigh most heavily on your heart. Whether it's battling joint pain, safeguarding mental clarity, or caring for your heart, your insights help shape our support. Have any of these vitamins made a noticeable difference in your life?